So this is me explaining the model interface I made to teach um, young adults about aspects of sound and music technology. And the example I used here is the example of teaching about reverberation. And I used two softwares to execute this. I used Unity3d to execute the visual side of it, and I used Max MSP to use the digital signal processing side of it. Uh, this is just a very basic model of uh, of the game and has to be developed a lot more. But this is what how I want the idea to look like, and of course there are a lot of other things that need to be done to this. So and besides this, I also used concepts of teaching and learning, namely andragogy, which is the art and science of adult learning, and like it has five principles, and then I mix them with like uh, gamification and DPAC model, which is teaching of content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and technological knowledge, and then forming questions, which is the concept of problem-based learning, and I should go and play. So uh, the game has and, different stages. So you read information about reverberation, and so you can change slides. You can play a track. You can stop a track to listen to different kinds of tracks. Um, Another page where it keeps giving you information, and it gives you audio examples with that information to make it more interactive and listenable. And then it gives you information about the history of reverberation and where it's coming from, to enhance the content knowledge of students. um, and then it gives you the option of, if you play the start and stop button, it gives you the option of basically listening to yourself with echo, and then listening to yourself with reverberation. And how I basically work these out is that if you play the start button here, it sends a command to Max MSP where it puts echo on your voice, and it switches the mic on, and you can hear your voice through Max MSP. Now, then to make to make the game more interesting and interactive, um, um, I used the concept of convolution, where I took examples of four places where you can record your voice, and you can play it back, and it gives you slight information about the place you're listening to yourself in. So the convolution happens in Max, where you record yourself, and then it makes you sound like in that particular place. So you would find yourself in a big tanker, which is, and this tanker, these engine oil tankers have the longest reverberation time in the world. So basically, you record yourself in Max MSP, and then which is connected to this software, and then you hit the play button, and that's also connected to Max MSP, where you listen to yourself. And you have three other options. You have Mace Howe, which is another Neolithic chamber in Orkney and Shetlands. Now, if I go next, it keeps giving me more information because it's it's a it's an application for it's a learning model application for people to learn about echo and reverberation, and again you see audio examples here, and different kinds of artificial reverberation, and real reverberation. So now this is a bit slow. Yeah. So now it also gives you genre based information about tracks. So initially it was more about natural reverberation, and then it went on to experience based reverberation, and then it goes on to artificial reverberation in music. So it's kind of covering like different areas for anyone to be aware. And then you can try your voice on different kinds of artificial reverberation. Um, Next, I try to explain the parameters of reverberation for anyone to be using plugins based on reverberation. And these parameters, the way I've explained them, are connected to the parameters explained in the acoustics of reverberation, so that it's more natural, and it's more intuitive for anyone to understand it. Anyone with basic knowledge of any basic knowledge of sound and music can understand it. Now, after giving all this information, I designed some exercises for people to solve, and these are the three exercises, and three options, and you have to solve these exercises to go ahead to the next level. So if you play the sound and you click an option, it tells you if you're correct or if you're wrong, or just like any question and answer game. And yeah, so the you have different kinds of questions in this game, and yeah, uh, that's about it. um, Thank you.